Hello everyone, welcome to Miss DeBoer Reads. Today I have a fun picture book feature for you. I can't wait to share it. It is hilarious. The name of the book is Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. Things About Me. The book is authored by Jenny Slate and Dean Fleisher-Camp, and this book is hilarious. It's all about perspective. It's a little shell guy that they've created and put plastic shoes on. They might be like Barbie shoes or Polly Pocket shoes is how little they are. And when I say it's all about perspective is that he's a little guy. So he's like ant size, and everything that he's looking at, he's viewing this world, this big world, everything seems gigantic to him. Come on, let's enjoy Marcel the Shell. Here we are with Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. Things About Me. This book is by Jenny Slate and Dean Fleisher-Camp. I'm taking a little sneak peek. I'm looking at the cover. I see this character is Marcel. He looks like he's got a googly eye stuck inside of here, maybe with some putty or something, and he's got shoes on. Hilarious. I see other samples of shells. This one happens to work perfect for him to have his one eye right there. On the back, it says, would you like to learn a few things about me? Don't you love when authors pose a question? Because I do. I want to learn a few things about Marcel. I think you're going to super love this story. In order to give you some perspective on the book, I actually found a little Lego guy. So like, I'm pretending that he's about the same size as Marcel. So you see him. And this is a pistachio shell, one half you open up and you pull the nut out. And I'm going to use it as, this guy's helmet, because for instance, if he were going to do something like, climb the sandal or climb the shoe, could be pretty dangerous. You see that? So he definitely needs his helmet on. Another thing that's in the story is a measuring tape like this. And, have you guys ever seen a measuring tape like this? Yeah, you can pull it out and you actually can lock it, maybe. And when you do, then he could, helmet on or off. He could bounce on this. It is kind of almost like a diving board. Whoa. So I'm giving you some perspective of how big these things are compared to someone really small, like Marcel the Shell. And one other thing of notice is this. Okay, it looks like this. It's called the salad spinner. I don't know if you have one. I'm going to put his helmet back on for this event because if you were going to go on a ride called the salad spinner, let's see how it goes. Here it goes. Okay, I can put on the brakes. Oh yeah, how'd he do? Whoa, I do not like rides like this. They actually make me vomit. So he probably would throw up at the end of that. I want you to know what a salad spinner is before we get into the story and how big it is compared to someone tiny, because Marcel is a little guy. So get ready to enjoy Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. Also, Marcel has a very distinctive voice, and I'm going to do my best to replicate what it sounds like. Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. Things About Me. This is just showing the beginning of where he is. And from here, it's in the bedroom. And then they're going to zoom in here on this dresser because Marcel's up on the dresser right here next to a goldfish bowl. You'll be able to see it up close. Right now, we're kind of far away. So it kind of has this zoom idea to zoom in. So here he is.
My name is Marcel, and I'm partially a shell, as you can see on my body. But I also have shoes.
Can you even see him? He's itty bitty. He's on top of this book right here. Next to the goldfish bowl, there's a magnifying glass and a plant, and there's a stack of books. Here's Marcel. Okay, I want to just say this.
But I also have shoes. And...
Ooh, a little closer. He's thinking.
A face?
Now we can see him close up. Notice how they used the magnifying glass to help us see really up close. It's hilarious.
I like that about myself, and I like myself, and I have a lot of other great qualities as well. This is my bedroom. It's a bedroom, but I sleep in a piece of bread, so I just call it my bedroom.
Okay, this is hysterical, right? We've got like a double mattress of 2 slices of bread. He's got a baseball card as like one of his portraits in his room. It's kind of like Diary of a Worm and Diary of a Spider and Diary of a Fly, where we got their perspective of being insects that are so small. In that same likeness. This is hilarious.
I love where I live. I have a lot of really interesting neighbors. Hello, Barry. We are known for our famous monuments.
Okay, look at what his monuments are. They're these giant, what looks like they're giant, but they're just trophies. Do you have any trophies in your room? Think about how an ant compared to that, how a trophy would seem like a monument, like the Washington Monument, a giant tall building. Hilarious.
I often visit the aquarium. It's the only place where you're allowed to stare. Sometimes you really do need to get a good look at things.
So he's having a gander at this they're calling the aquarium, when really it's just a goldfish bowl. But in perspective, kind of like when Walter and Iris went to the aquarium, right? It seems all giant to them. This seems giant to little Marcel.
We also have an amusement park. Guess which ride I'm too afraid to go on?
Which one?
The salad spinner. I don't need a thrill ride. I'm already thrilled enough. Guess which ride I love?
I don't know.
The ladle. Guess how I dry off?
You land in my sock drawer? I see you in there all the time.
Look at him. Do you have your socks all folded up like that? What a nice cushion to land in.
My one regret in life is that I'll never have a dog.
Aww.
But sometimes I tie a hair to a piece of lint and I drag it around. His name is Alan. He doesn't know any tricks or anything. Tell him to roll over.
Roll over, Alan.
See?
You didn't do a thing.
One time, I sniffed a fleck of pepper and I sneezed so hard, I sneezed 100 times a day for a month. Guess what I use as a helmet?
I don't know what.
A pistachio. Guess what I need a helmet for?
I have no idea.
Because once or twice a year, I climb the sandal. Some people say that my head is too big for my body. And then I say, compared to what?
Look at. Okay, do you see where he is? In the bathroom, right? I see a hairbrush over here, but it looks like a toilet brush. And here's the bowl. Oh my, that's hilarious. He's itty bitty down here on the tile floor. So funny.
On Saturdays, I like to go see a movie with my grandmother. I even treat myself to a large popcorn.
Okay, do you see his popcorn? 1 kernel. That's large.
Sometimes at night, I like to write down a list of everything I did that day. But I get so exhausted from lifting the pencil that I usually just call it a night. Hey, could you tell me what time it is?
I think it's 8:30.
Oh, no wonder I'm so tired. Could you shut the book, please? I'm trying to go to bed.
How much did you enjoy that? Oh my gosh, it just makes me laugh. And I want you to know, if you go to YouTube and you look up Marcel the Shell with shoes on, They actually have videos featuring this little guy. I hope you enjoyed this story as much as I did.